Second time I seen him was at his home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Everybody thinks he faked his death. He's not dead. There was many things that happened and he got set up for a little bit.
Tupac got caught on TMZ in 2009 after he burnt his fingerprints off and everybody seen him, right? The LAPD went out and covered that shit up. Look it up on TMZ. Look it up. Go look it up yourself. Go look it up yourself. You think I'm scared of you? Let's go.
Idea who shot Shook.
I'm pretty sure Shook knows who shot Shook.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so when he comes out of sedation, I'm sure anybody who gets shot will tell you who shot him, right?
yeah.
But if the police say nobody shot him, I believe nobody shot him. And if nobody shot him, that's the same nobody that shot Tupac. And if nobody shot Tupac, it's the same nobody that shot MLK. Is Tupac alive?
He's alive on my playlist.
All right, we'll leave it there.
There you go.
To go back to the hospital, St. Bernardine's, California. I tried to go back and get some type of history.
Did Katt Williams just expose Ally Carter for possibly being Tupac's daughter? Girl, you need to come sit down for this one because this might be one of the wildest things I've heard in a long time. For the longest time, people believed the only reason Ally Carter's name kept popping up was because she claimed she had been mistreated by people like Diddy, Epstein, and members of their circle. But now, it's starting to look like she might have been way more connected to the industry than anyone realized. And get this, rumors say Tupac's family allegedly knew about it all along. Some people are even saying they worked behind the scenes to keep Ally completely anonymous so nobody would ever connect her to Tupac as his alleged secret child. Now, if you've been following Ally Carter for a while, then you already know she's been through a lot just trying to get people to pay attention to what she says is really happening in the industry. But baby, the last twist anyone expected was this idea that she could actually be Tupac's daughter. Supposedly, insiders claim it's something that's quietly known in certain circles, but nobody wanted to speak on it because confirming it might make everything she's been saying look a lot more believable.
Jeremy, Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep going?
Now, for those of you who somehow missed the full rundown of the claims Ally has been making, baby, you've got some serious catching up to do. Remember those Epstein files that everyone online has been talking about lately? Well, Ally says she was talking about that situation long before the Doge ever released anything, but at the time people dismissed her and said she sounded crazy. Meanwhile, she was literally putting her safety on the line to say all of this. Her home was reportedly searched for evidence. She had to relocate to different states. Her family received threats, and even after all that, a lot of people still didn't believe her.
Get pressured, attacked, stalked, and hunted down for your own information. You get abused and re-victimized again by people who wanted to argue a back and forth this week like that f***ing mattered. Okay, you had Stu Peters and Timothy Charles Homestead going back and forth, and nobody has even bothered. Not that I give a damn, and not that I understand that you guys are gonna be that selfish, but nobody has bothered to apologize for all the hell that has happened. But you guys were arguing back and forth, and in that meantime, we lost our home. You don't believe me? Here you go. What once was a full house, we were still paying rent on our house. What we were doing this whole time was moving everything because our house is gone. Our house is gone. This is the speaking out. What was our beautiful 3-bedroom acre home on 21225 Standing Rock Avenue, because everybody has the address, because organizations that were attached to Marx, Sawyer, and many other organizations decided to put out the address, my license plate to one of my cars, and many other of my So here you go. You can have it, right? Because this is what happens when you speak out. This is what happens when you tell all the truth. This is what happens when you decided to stand up for the children, and when you understand that survivors don't just get to do a seminar, and when you understand that survivors don't just get to just be and then show up somewhere and talk and monetize every thing that they're saying. When you realize that that's bullshit, then you will understand. Look at the tactics and pay attention. Pay attention. I'm still not asking you for a damn thing but to wake up. I'm not asking you for a damn thing but just to get outside. I don't give a damn about money, numbers on my platforms. You can have all of it. You took everything. The only thing that I give a shit about right now is the fact that there is a baby in the way. There's babies in the way. There are people that I love that I can't get out of the way. What am I supposed to do when the people in the authority that you're supposed to go to, you can't go to them?
According to Ally, what separates her from other whistleblowers is that she claims she personally experienced the things she talks about. She insists she's not repeating rumors or secondhand information. She says she has evidence to support her story. In her version of events, she says she was taken from her mother at the age of 15 and forced into trafficking. That's when she claims she discovered that minors from different parts of the country were allegedly being taken and used in disturbing ritualistic gatherings.
It's that people take pride in sticking bars of children. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people tie 2, 3, 4, 5-year-olds to horse stables and have horses and dogs them, and then they get off on that. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people hang upside down in satanic ritual meetings, and they literally hang them. Literally, by metal prongs, they hang them to get dripping out of them, and people go up under and like you're under a rainfall to take their...
Allie has said she wasn't exactly surprised when authorities didn't immediately take her seriously. In her opinion, it's widely believed that powerful elites often have influence over institutions. What bothered her more, though, was seeing everyday people call her insane when she believed she was simply trying to reveal what happens behind closed doors. And according to her, she wasn't doing interviews or chasing money or attention. If that had been her goal, she wouldn't have disappeared into hiding multiple times just to stay safe. Instead, she took things further by filing an affidavit where she listed several celebrities she claims she saw involved. And yes, the names she mentioned were some of the biggest in entertainment, including Birdman, Diddy, Denzel Washington, Young Jock, Beyonce, and Jay-Z. The affidavit described disturbing situations where victims were allegedly placed on what she called a party favor table, waiting to be selected by attendees. Once someone finished with them, she said they were returned to the table for another person to choose again. Ally described chaotic environments with different areas dedicated to different disturbing activities. She said she was forced to sit and wait to be chosen, comparing the process to someone picking a gift bag off a birthday table. But here's where things took an even stranger turn. Ally shocked a lot of people when she also claimed that Tupac is actually her biological father. Now, before going any further, it's important to say there is currently no proof backing that claim beyond her own statements. However, because some of the topics she mentioned earlier eventually matched things that later surfaced publicly, some people have started to wonder if there could be something to it. Allie said the reason Tupac's family never acknowledged her is because she believes a nurse switched her with another baby shortly after birth, which caused her to lose all contact with Tupac and his relatives. She also went as far as saying Tupac is still alive and warned that if he doesn't come forward to claim her publicly, she might reveal information about where he supposedly is now.
Tupac, you won't be able to hide from the public if I do, okay? Anybody that was in my biological family as surrogates, they know damn well what I'm talking about. And if something happens to this woman right here, that's the only person that I will ever consider. She is my mother. I know nothing else. So if somebody touch my mama, it won't be a Sandra Bland situation. You guys will be seeing us on t-shirts. And I'm down with that because we know where we're going. But if insurance releases insurance, you release everything. And I mean everything. If a song comes on of cleaning out my closet, everybody knows what that means. So I want to tell you now, I know a lot that I should not know. I haven't even got to the facilities. I haven't even got to things where things are buried. Why do I know cases that were in San Bernardino in 2005 when I was a child?
So like I said, Tupac, you know what I'm talking about, and you won't even be able to hide from your own family.
From the way Ali tells it, it sounds like she carries a lot of frustration toward him because she believes that if Tupac or his family simply confirmed she was his daughter, it would instantly validate many of the claims she's been making about the entertainment industry for years. But according to her, that acknowledgement never came. And rumors say some people in the industry might already know about the situation, including figures like Katt Williams and Jaguar Wright. Now, even though Katt Williams hasn't publicly come out to support Ali Carter, there's been plenty of talk online suggesting he may have communicated with her privately about how to handle everything she's been revealing. That doesn't necessarily mean he supports the idea of her threatening to expose Tupac's location if he really did fake his death. After all, if someone chose to disappear for their safety, that's their decision. But based on what people online are saying, Katt might believe Ali deserves support so she can keep speaking out without constantly fearing for her life.
There was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to...
Of course, people online had plenty to say about all this. One person wrote, well, if Tupac really is her father, then how did Ali Carter end up in trafficking? That's what I want to know. And if he faked his death, why didn't she go into hiding with him? His aunt is reportedly living comfortably in Cuba, so why wouldn't she be there too? Another commenter said, the truth about everyone in the industry is about to come out. Stop idolizing celebrities you don't even know. Turn to your faith and get right before it's too late. But now I want to hear from you. Another commenter, Faith One, is a coven et said. Another commenter, what do you think about Ali Carter claiming Tupac is her father? And do you believe this could actually push Tupac to finally come out of hiding? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to click here to check out this other messy video.